All right, we're live. Welcome you guys to Wrestling Pit Podcast, also a little Bit Man gaming channel, also Chris Wrestling Views, and here is Little Big Man. Little Bit Man, can you hear us? Oh, wait, let Adam in. All right,
Yep, I can hear y'all.
all right, cool. All right, so we're all here. So everybody, we're all here. Um, Welcome once again to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com, of course. Also, Little Bitman Gaming Channel, also Wrestling Pit Podcast. So, of course, you see what the title of the video is called. You see what the big topic of Monday Night Raw was behind me right here and everything. But we're gonna start off the show where the Judgment Day, the new Judgment Day, which is Liv Morgan, Carlito, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Dominic. So they pretty much come out, talk about how how they decimated Rhea Ripley them last week on Monday Night Raw and all that stuff, and um, Dominic Mysterio end up getting the mic and everything, and pretty much he was just pretty much saying, he had help from Liv Morgan by defeating his deadbeat dad, and you see Jeff has the trash can there, of course. so so pretty much LWO ends up coming out and you just hear Dominic bickering with his father and stuff like that, exchanging words and Dominic pretty much said, I would like to see your old, a try, everything like that. And so after then we ended up seeing where it pretty much start off as an all-out little brawl. But we end up getting the show started off after it went on commercial break, came back on. We seen it was the LWO versus the New Judgment Day in an 8-man tag team match. So Liv Morgan pretty much helped Dominic Mysterio and um, like a frog splash, all that stuff. But um, long story short, the match was okay. We already figured that the New Judgment Day was going to win, and at the end of the show, I mean, not the end of the show, excuse me, at the end of the match, we just see where the New Judgment Day start beating down the LWO, and out comes Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. And so they come, Rhea Ripley come running down there and like literally snatch Liv Morgan back from running like she been doing for the past couple weeks, and it was just pretty funny to see. And Dominic, he was still up there on the top rope, just standing there like, "Am I gonna jump or what?" And so because he was actually gonna jump on Rey Mysterio as they were beating down Rey Mysterio and had him laid out on the table on the announcer table. But it was a pretty cool segment. But I'm just gonna let you guys share your thoughts, on the opening of Monday Night Raw, including the match as well. All right.
Shay, you can go ahead.
I mean, it's all right. I'm kind of getting bored now of this. Like at first, I thought it was cool. Like I like the terrapins. That's cute or whatever. But it's just like, what y'all gonna do after y'all fight at Berlin? That's gonna be it, right? That's what it's giving. Like, is it done yet? Are we there yet? That's what it's giving. Is his mic off?
Oh,
Chris, is his mic off?
yeah, his mic is off.
Oh yeah, my bad, my mic was off. God dang.
She was saying something, you ain't your mic was off.
Shoot, I try not to. Man, come on, y'all. So I was pretty much saying that I feel like what's going to happen with the Judgment Day thing. I feel like they're going to continue this and possibly go on all the way to like SummerSlam or something. And this is probably where Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley may end up having, having like some people, to be on their team to set up like a 8-person tag match or something like that. But then again, I mean, just for the men. But then again, we'll get Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan, of course, at Survivor Series, because they're probably going to have one match where Rhea's going to win, well, really gonna lose again at Bad Blood, and then again she's gonna end up fighting at Survivor Series and actually winning the title finally from Liv Morgan once
Or
again.
bad blood.
But huh?
Bad blood.
Yeah, yeah, or I mean, yeah, that too, or Bad Blood. It just all depends on how I mean, how Triple H sees it to be, because you know how Triple H is. He do one thing and then he stops. He just stops a feud out of nowhere, and then the person's gone. Kind of like how they did with Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, and then
You're right.
like he got it like Giovanni Vinci got attacked, but he's not gonna get his revenge on Ludwig Kaiser like most people do. So it kind of like throws me off sometimes though about building feuds and then just throwing it out the window. Somebody go to another show or something like that. But but yeah, that's what as far as to answer your question, Shay, that's what I feel like is gonna happen with the Judgment Day. Little bit, man. Are you able to
Yo, yo, yo. Go ahead, little big man. Say what you got to say about the opening segment.
Oh, that is, I was tired of seeing the and the Judgment Day fight for like 100 times, but that spot they did though, that was a cool spot. I like that what that was all four of them diving to the rope. So that was cool. But other than that, the match it was fine. But I'm looking forward to the character and Liv and Dominic going against each other. I am. I'm looking forward to that.
okay. Cool. Jeff Richard.
Chris, you know what I got to say? Famous words of Jeff. Trash. Everything about the LWO and about Judgment Day, trash. I don't want to see it no more. They need to put it in the trash can. Just get rid of it all. But I think the Liv Morgan and Dominic and Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley for Bash in Berlin. That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a good match. Um, but I think they're gonna continue it after after Bash in Berlin. They're gonna do it at least one more time. They're gonna do it one more time at I think I would say at Bad Blood. Do another match or maybe to a WrestleMania. Who knows? But I heard that Liv Morgan's supposed to try and get Damian Priest over to their side, but we'll see what's going to happen. That's just a rumor, but who knows?
You did it. Oh, crap.
Chris, you're
No,
muted.
I always think that I'm like muting somebody, like making somebody do like an echo or something. So I kind of turned it off. Let's see here. Next thing we had the Damage Control versus Pure Fusion Collective in a let's see, what was this, 6-woman tag team match? I think it was.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a 6-woman tag team match, and this is pretty much where EOS, EO Sky and them ended up pretty much winning the match, so on and so forth. But we had the help by Zelina Vega ends up returning and take pretty much who was it, you guys, that she
I
did
missed that
something
part.
to.
I
I
didn't
can't
see it.
remember. Okay, I can't remember exactly like who it was or anything, but anyways, Zelina Vega returns and costs Pure Fusion Collective their match. But we'll see where this is going to lead at. We may even get a fourth member. You guys, in my opinion, my take on it, the match was boring. So I kind of just schemed on, like, just kind of watched heard the ending, and I heard Michael Cole say it's Selena Vega, and that's all. And I was like, okay. So so y'all, with that, um what does y'all take, you know over this Damage Control, Pure Collective, whatever that group is the name? What is y'all take on that?
Um,
I'll go ahead, Shay.
to be honest, the match was kind of good. I didn't see the Selena Vega part. I think I missed that part, but I did see the match. They did pretty good damage control for the most part. But I don't know. I just feel they just need to do something with the tag team. Like, just throw it away. Cause like the same people fight every week consistently. The same people. Them, and the three um musketeers. They fighting every week. So I don't understand. Like, I don't know. They should just go on with the IC. Just go ahead and just crank that up because I really do not want to see tag team no more.
Yeah, I think they want to keep them in it. I think they want to keep like most of the women wrestlers in a tag team, simply because if they are not on the I mean, if they're not in a tag team, then I mean, they're probably like useless to like Triple H and Bruce Pritchard and whomever else. Kind of just like for instance, they're keeping Tozawa with the Alpha Academy, just because of that little thing that he does or whatever. And it just makes it kind of cool, like for kids to watch and stuff like that. But if he wasn't a part of that group, where will Cesaro be now? He would have been on that release list, with the last releases that WWE did. Well, would have been released like probably when Bray Wyatt got released that first time. He probably would have
Right.
been released, but they're just trying to keep. I feel like they're trying to keep, as far as the women, they're trying to keep them, in like a trios, tag team, whatever you want to call them. I feel like that's pretty much what they're trying to do, trying to keep the wrestlers on there to, so they want to go, so their contracts won't end and go sign with AEW,
It's true.
which is favorite wrestling show.
No. Oh man, my famous word. I gotta say it every week. Trash. That match. That match was trash. I get what they're doing with the tag teams, but no, not every week. You
Yeah,
see
I
the
mean,
same.
let somebody else come. Let somebody else come on there. I mean, let what other women wrestler we got on Raw that can come out there? I mean, shoot, let Ivan Al and what's called them, let them get their rematch in or something.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, they were doing pretty good last weekend. Until that, until the what is it, Sister no, Abby the Witch, until Abby the Witch, pretty much came out there, Nikki Cross or whatever, and
Shoot, bring her out there. Bring her out there and let her fight. I'd rather see that. I'd rather see Abby the witch. I'd rather see her fight than let me not say what I want to say because we live, but you know the three
Right.
mus I'm gonna just say the three musketeers, but rather than see them fight. But
yeah,
anyway,
that's
like I said, throw it in the trash. Um, only good person that's in that group. Let me see. I don't even know because like they all to me they're all trash and they are in their own special way. But
goodness,
Chris,
Jeff.
you already know I don't like damage control. I never liked damage control when they even when they had Bailey, I never liked them.
Hmm.
Dakota Kai, I'm ready for her to come back and be a singles competitor. because every time she comes back, she ends up getting hurt again.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
she's been hurt. How many times has she been on the main roster? It's
Mm,
been it's been more than one.
like
I'll put it like that.
maybe.
And I'm just tired of seeing her with these two ladies like with Kyrie Sane and them. I'm like, come on, do something better with her. Like she should have been world champion by now.
Right. I did forget to mention. So there was a backstage segment before this match, where we're seeing the Miz with Jackie Redmond. Jackie Redmond asked the Miz if he's ready for the IC title tournament. The Miz agrees. Say he had a bad couple of weeks. By losing his tag team partner R Truth, from by getting attacked by Bronson Reed. So he pretty much said, he's ready, for another IC title shot thing. So he'll have his match, later that night. So after then, you guys, we ended up having where we seen a VHS promo by Bo Dallas, aka Uncle Howdy. Well, Uncle Howdy, aka Bo Dallas. And he was pretty much saying that let's see. He says they're nearly step on the serpent. They won't make that mistake again. The Frost prophet continues to reveal himself to the world as a loving spread, blah, blah, blah. Well, you guys know what the promo said last night. Um, and you just seen like he was just like speaking of that, he was like when he was looking. I was like laying here in bed and I looked at the screen and I was like, dang, he looked like Bray Wyatt. And so I was like, no, that's Bo Dallas, but he resembles his brother a lot now, than ever before. Um, but after then, the little Abby the Witch thing comes on, and then of course the TV goes a commercial. What was your thoughts on that VHS promo, Shay?
I don't even remember it. I don't know. I don't think I seen that. But I saw when the Miz was talking. But I guess I was probably playing my phone, to be honest. I probably was playing my phone. I like his promos though, but I don't know, like I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I was paying attention. I don't remember it. Oh, he did it again.
Sorry, I was trying to let you talk and want to like breathe in the microphone while you talking. All right, so Drew McIntyre, of course, he gets ready. You see him backstage walking like he's coming to the arena. So after then, Drew McIntyre. So commercial break comes back on. Drew McIntyre ends up coming out there and everything, showing the bracelet and all that. And he grabs the microphone to mock CM Punk, and pretty much saying, he's not going to be like CM Punk and everything like that. And then so he said, this little bracelet that he was wearing is like pretty much trash to him. Kind of like the same thing Jeff says about the Judgment Day. Um, and so after then, CM Punk songs ends up playing. CM Punk is behind him. CM Punk, of course, has the strap as he whips Drew McIntyre across the back, and Drew McIntyre ends up getting pushed into the steel post. And as they were brawling, CM Punk was trying to get the little 50 cent to a 10 cent bracelet off Drew McIntyre's arm, but CM Punk ends up continuously whooping Drew McIntyre, and then Drew McIntyre ends up trying to get the upper hand, but you seen the security guards and everybody. Well, yeah, the security come out there, and for one thing that I've never noticed, that when the announce table was cleared off and everything, of how CM Punk actually flipped Drew McIntyre up in the air. I'm
Yeah,
like, that is one heavy dude. I was like, how do you do that? And so Drew McIntyre ends up getting away, and CM Punk was going at it with that strap, man. I was like, God dang. So there's definitely gonna be some bruises, some cuts. We won't see blood between the two. Um but we'll definitely get a lot of bruising. So I'm ready for Bad Blood because I feel like that they should go in a three stages of hell match to end this feud at WWE Bad Blood in October. What is your take on this, Jeffrey Richard?
Um, this is pretty good. Um, it's funny when CM Punk came from underneath the ring. A lot of people, said he was live on Instagram, and
Oh
he
wow.
before he before he came up.
I think it
So
was on Bleacher Report sent a notification to me like that last night.
yeah, so he was doing a little I guess he was doing a little promo or something on Instagram. But it's funny to see him come when the music started playing. He he came up from behind me, bro. He knocked him out good. He hit him with that strap. I was like, what? I was like, look at CM Punk putting in some work. I'm like, all because of this dang on bracelet. I'm I'm like, why the bracelet? I'm like, but no, they got some real blood against the two now.
Right, right. So I'm pretty much I am still wanting to actually see CM Punk. As I was telling you earlier, Jeff, I do still want to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins next year, possibly at WrestleMania. And I feel like if Seth Rollins does return by the Royal Rumble, I feel like he'll be the one to eliminate CM Punk,
Hmm.
and it can just start building up from there. Kind of how CM Punk GTS Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins never did uh get his opportunity to get back at him, and so Bronson Reed ended up coming and pancaking that man, and that was it. What's your take on this, Miss Simply?
You talking about Pink or the Sim?
The,
Huh?
the CM Punk.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The CM Punk Drew McIntyre segment.
well, I first and foremost, let me say, Drew, Drew, he gets a big bag woof. He gets on my nerves, always crying every week. But CM Punk whipped his ass. CM Punk did that. I'm proud of CM Punk. He needed a show like, hey, I could beat you. Hey, I will beat you. I really think CM Punk is gonna beat Drew at Bash in Berlin. When he flipped that table, I'm like, okay, CM Punk is not playing. He was not playing with that shirt. He was working Drew McIntyre. And you could tell Drew McIntyre was mad because, he was walking fast, through the crowd. And the security guard made him go through the crowd. You could tell he was mad. But CM Punk better watch out because Drew be, he'll sneak up on you.
Oh yeah, for real. I mean, he'll show up. Like that time when CM Punk went to SmackDown, he showed up. I was like, oh wow. But
Yeah.
CM Punk should never say he was going to SmackDown. Um, all right, you guys. So we seen backstage, Jay Uso back there getting popcorn, clapping in hand, and you got Miss Uso over there,
Yes.
with the Jay Uso shirt on. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's that he was up there getting popcorn and clapping his hand instead of getting ready for his match. The crowd is around him getting ready to make his entrance, and he makes his way down, and then you just see everybody, hey, hey, and everything like that. So we get the tournament for the Intercontinental Championship match where we had Jay Uso versus Kofi Kingston versus Karrion Cross. And okay, well, I'll go back and put some respect on Jay Uso's name, main event Jay Uso. I mean, they put him in main event matches, but I still don't understand. And calling a main event Jay Uso, but at the same time, you're not a champion. You're not. I mean, you're in the main event sometime, but yeah. Um, but so pretty much, Jay Uso and Kofi Kingston ends up, working together, to try to beat Karrion Cross and everything. Um, So pretty much with this match right here, Kofi Kingston ends up flying out, like pretty much doing some moves or whatever to carrying cross. Jey Uso ends up getting back on the apron with a hard elbow to cross. And Jey Uso comes out of nowhere, spears carrying cross, gets up on the top rope, Uso splash, and 1, 2, 3. Your winner is main event Jey Uso moves on to the IC title tournament where we'll figure out who he's gonna face here soon. All right, what do you guys think about this segment here? Excuse me, with this match, triple threat, IC title tournament match here. I'm gonna go with Shay once again since she's the main event girl and that's pretty much her husband.
Yes. I did good. I didn't expect anything less. But I would say I really didn't think that he was going to win because you know how they do. They put in events, you lose. I was really thought both was going to win because, like, I don't know why I thought that. So I'm kind of shocked he win, but I'm kind of like, if he wins this next tournament, he needs to face Braun Breaker and actually win because we're not about to do this again. We're not about to go on this roller coaster and go back down and be off the ride. We need to stay on the roller coaster. So hopefully, he wins the next tournament. Prayfully, we'll see. But yeah, it was good. It's okay match. I mean, I didn't understand what was his face Dan Karrion Cross. I didn't understand why he was in the picture. To get a title shot. Like, sir,
Yeah, he
what
ain't do nothing. Like
didn't do anything.
I would have kind of expected Bronson Reed to be in this match or whatever, but then again, Bronson Reed, he's doing his thing, like pretty much destroying everybody. Plus, he had a match with later on night. He had his match back here with Braun Strowman, but we're gonna get to that later here in the show. All right, so let's. Jeff, go ahead.
Oh man, the match is cool. Like y'all said, while I was carrying Cross even in the tournament, like he ain't done nothing at all.
Lose, loser,
Like exactly, he's a
loser.
loser. Like he needs to just um
Go to TV.
have Triple H just release or go back to NXT where he
Yeah,
belongs. To AEW, AEW's calling his name TNA.
right.
Oh, wait, somebody like that. But I seen something online. It said Karrion Cross said if he doesn't do more with him, then he's gonna ask for his release. If Triple H doesn't do more with him, he's gonna ask for his release. So, hey, this may be his chance to where he don't ask for his release. Who knows? But when he gets those chances, he gotta win
Right.
because he hasn't won a match.
I don't like me when I see Karrion Cross. I don't think as Karrion Cross like somebody that a dump like when he was bald head and he was in NXT, he was definitely killing it. He done growed his hair back, and he's not the same Karrion Cross that I remember being with Scarlett and everything. I was like, man, I was like this like he was a former NXT champion and everything. He looked like a champion. He was walking like a champion. He was just doing like everything like a champion would. But now he just seems like a joke. Like he's doing like I think he stopped doing the thing where he was always saying like TikTok, TikTok and stuff like
Right.
that. And so he pretty much done stopped that. And so now what I feel like is I don't think he should have never been brought back. I mean, he need to like we all said before, like even shouts out to Shane. He even said before that they should have never brought him back at all because I mean it's no point for him, like it's no spot for him even on the show. Why is Paul Ellering? Why is this old man still out there? Like no, like no man, like not at all. Um, but I just I just think it just
Mhm.
needs to. I mean, it just needs to go. I mean, it's crazy, y'all.
Crazy.
Um, but yeah, all right. So next we get here where Randy Orton song ends up hitting. You know, he takes his sweet time getting to the ring. He sounds like a fan's what was it? He sounds like a fan's thing and sound like his thing and everything. So he said, you know, the voices that he's hearing, of course, is people singing. He said, well, it took you guys long enough. It took you 15 years just for you guys to actually you know, uh do that. And he was, overall, he was just pretty much talking about, his accomplishments and saying how he's going to beat the ring general, of course, this Saturday to submit his legacy. He said he has respect, for the ring general Gunther and everything because he's a legend over in Europe, but not here. And Randy Orton said he's wanted to win his 15th world title. This Saturday at Basher Berlin. But then again, Orton said he needs to beat those demons just by hitting Gunther with the most three devastating words in sports entertainment: RKO, and then his song plays. Let me know, Jeff, what you think about this segment here.
Man, I can't wait for this match. Um, Randy Orton gets better and better every week, especially with his promos. His promos are way better than what they used to be. Even though his promos were good, but you know he didn't perfected his craft with his promos and his like his ring skills been on point his whole career. So I'm not worried about that. But Gunther, I think I'm not saying it's time for him to lose the title, but I'm saying it's time for Randy Orton, to get that 15th title because as he said that when he was the youngest heavyweight champion when he got the first heavyweight championship belt, and now he wants the new one to complete it all. And so hopefully it'll happen Saturday. And if it
Also, oh, go ahead, Jeff.
and if it don't happen Saturday, I hope that they continue this feud a little longer so Randy can get a chance to win the title because he really needs the title.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I don't see if you don't have Randy Orton to win this Saturday and continue to feud with him and Gunther, I don't want Randy back on SmackDown. What is there for Randy on SmackDown? There's nothing. There's nothing on SmackDown. I mean, all things going on is just Solo and you're trying to cook up Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. I mean, that is all there right now. I mean, nothing with the women's division, nothing really with LA Knight that's cooking right now at all. I mean, those are only two things. I mean, where does Randy Orton fall that on SmackDown? Like I said, I don't think Randy Orton needs to go back to SmackDown. He needs to win this title Saturday, be on Raw, come out as the World Heavyweight Champion for the 15th time, and continuously to do this feud along with Gunther because I think that'd be better, for this, that'd be more feuds on Raw. That'd be more feuds on Raw because you can't do anything on SmackDown. I mean, like I said before, I mean, because like right now, I'm just be honest with you guys, it's kind of hard for me to watch SmackDown. I mean, once Solo comes out, I try to see what's gonna happen, and then I'm like, I'll just turn to something else or whatever. And then when Jade and Bianca fight, I'll look at it for a little bit. They're gonna win. I already know it. So I just like how stories starts I like how stories I like stories to actually cook. I don't like just just like a one-off thing or whatever. I mean, we are going to get a good match with this Friday with Andrade and Carmelo Hayes, though. So I'm interested in seeing that at least. That'll probably be one of the most entertaining things on SmackDown.
Right.
But Shay, you go ahead with your takes on Randy Orton speaking, to the crowd
Well,
about Gunther.
well, his promos is always good. Brady always been good on the mic, but he really like I'm telling Randy but to go heel, man. Like the way he talking, he might bring that punt back. If he punt Gunther and win, boy, I'm gonna be screaming. I'm telling you. But I really think it was a good promo for the most part. Yeah, it's nothing on SmackDown. SmackDown has a grain of salt. That's how much nothing is going on. He don't need to go back there and be on Cody, helping, saving Cody every week. We don't want to see that. Okay, no, no, getting beat up from bloodline. We don't want to see that. He needs to stay on Raw and get that title because that's all he got right now. He can't go back. He can't go back to SmackDown.
All right, Chris.
He did it again.
I'm sorry. So what I was saying is, I hope they don't send Randy back to SmackDown though, and have him to. Well, I feel yeah. Never mind. Kevin Owens going heel. Forget it. He ain't gonna team up. He ain't gonna team up with Randy Orton to fight for no tag titles. Never mind. Forget
No.
it. Forget what I said. So that would have been a stupid thing anyway if WWE did decide to
Yeah,
do that.
let DIY fighting over that title over there. Let them keep doing that every week. Cause be for real.
I mean, DIY finna win it back anyway.
True, true.
Yeah, DIY finna get it back anyway. But this also can if this could happen, and I always say it during anytime the Street Profits be out there in the tag team match fighting, I really hope the Street Profits attack DIY.
They need to.
I hope they beat the
Cause like be for real. Like I don't know. Like I just feel like that was just some bullshit Friday. Like I'm telling you, like I just feel like it was just so horrible. Like y'all know that Solo gonna get involved. You let old boy punch that boy in the face with his boot, and then you let Solo get up there with his big feet on top of that ring thing, and old girl didn't do nothing. Just say, "Oh, look at him! You supposed to get up too."
exactly.
I don't know.
So what
But
I think,
oh, go
Chris,
ahead.
even though this we talking about Raw, but anyway, what I think should happen is DIY should come out there during the match, the tag match, and help the Street Profits win, help them win in some type of way, and then after the Street Profits win, they attack them and set up a feud
That too.
with them like that instead of them doing a. I don't want to see no more tournaments.
Mm-mm.
All that's
No,
like
damn tournament with too dang predictable. I know
It
a
no
little
is.
bit. I know a
tournaments
little
are
bit. I know a little bit,
yeah,
man. If little bit, man, if you watching this, I know you're gonna be like, hey, watch your language. But oh well. Uh, this is not TikTok. Um, but yeah, TikTok do get you about stuff like that.
hmm
And we do need to get on TikTok, y'all. I guarantee you we'll have some viewers up in here like crazy.
yeah. We
Um,
need to have yeah.
hey, you
We need
guys.
to get
Comment down below on this video here. Depending on no, I mean on whomever platform you're watching on. Comment down below if we should go live on TikTok and like not only do our wrestling reviews, but also do like our prediction video. Especially we will be doing one for WWE Bash at Berlin, of course, because it's this Saturday at 12. Well, 12:30 my time and no 1 o'clock my time, but the pre-show comes on like at 12. So
so 11. It'll be 11 my time.
yep. But at least you ain't on Pacific time where it comes on at 7 a.m.
Well, I'm about to mute it. fan. I'm gonna be off of social media that whole day because I gotta watch.
Oh, oh no, I will actually be gone. Myself, I won't be at home. So I'm actually going to I'm actually gonna probably delete the Buzz app because I don't want you guys like spoiling anything, depending on who watch it. I don't want also to get. I'm gonna delete Bleacher Report because I don't want any news from them. I don't want to hear it from nobody at all. So, and I'll turn my YouTube notifications off as well. Anyway, so let's get back to the show, you guys. We had here Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman. Um, this match right here, Braun's, pretty much starts out the match with a F and well with a excuse me with a drop kick. Um, they go to brawl and everything. I thought they were going to do this thing to where they're going to suplex the other one and break the ring, but they didn't do that. They end up fighting in the crowd and everything. Then they end up fighting to the back. They continued to fight. Some WWE trucks were back there. Apparently, Corey, they were back there by Corey Graves' car. Braun Strowman choke slams Bronson Reed. It's too many bronze, man.
Yeah,
Um, choke slam him onto the car, then grab some steel little pipes. Reed moves, so he hits Bronze hits Bronson Reed with a shoulder tackle, launch him onto another car. Braun goes up pretty much and lay Braun Strowman on top of the car and tsunami him onto the car, and then you just see like some sparks just fly from the top of the car and the window, and like the window just you can see the shatter and everything out the windows, and
The
then you
light flick.
see yeah, and then you see baldhead Adam Pierce finally comes out there when he does it. And I was like, man, I was like, nah, I was like, Adam Pierce is definitely behind Bronson Reed. He's not trying to stop this man. He is for
Nope.
Bronson Reed. He is definitely working with Bronson Reed to make Bronson Reed look good and not make him look like boring ass carrying cross. So I think this right here is better for Bronson Reed because he's definitely putting in more work than he's putting in more work than Karen Cross and everything. Hey, what is going on, Shane?
What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
hey, tell me about tell me your thoughts on on this Bronson Reed thing right here from last night on Monday Night Raw. Cause like as I was saying before you hopped on, uh Bronson Reed is actually putting in some good ass work. Even though he got fired and he came back, he's doing more damn work. He's doing more damn work than Karen Cross is doing with a group.
Hmm.
Hey,
And also, like I
No,
said, I feel like Adam Pierce is behind Bronson Reed. He's faking it like get down. And then after he jumped, he like, oh man. He is definitely working with that man. He's not trying to show it on TV, but behind the scenes,
when
he
you
is
said
definitely
Adam Pierce is looking
I,
at Bronson Reed,
I feel like he's working with Bronson Reed because he's not trying to do nothing to stop this man. He's telling him to get down like this big man's a child. Get down off that rope or get down off that bed. Get on the floor. Go play. But
hey
he's not
yo,
stopping.
that's amazing.
But what's your take on that, Shane?
I mean, good for Bronson Reed. Good for him.
hey, he's getting that.
What's your thoughts on that, Matt Jeff?
Uh, it was a good match. Um,
No, it wasn't.
although my boy Braun Strowman got beat up, I say it was a good match.
No,
Um,
it wasn't. Now, hey Jeff, now you sound like Red Boogie trying to sing stuff. No, no, it wasn't.
And it was funny. It was funny when Braun Strowman said, "Oh, I can't feel my hands. I can't feel my hands." I'm just like, he talking about he can't feel his hands, but he just he almost went through a whole car, and he talking about his hands out of everything, his hands. I'm just like, come on now, like your whole body should be going. You should be going through a lot of pain. You tired, you know, because that's a big dude. Bronson Reed, he's big. He's like what, 350?
Yeah.
He's a big dude, and I don't think I don't think he should be doing stuff like that. But hey, it's good for TV. I'm glad he's getting some TV time now. Well, he's still in TV time, but it is what it is. You like him or you hate him. At the end of the day, he's doing his job. He's getting paid more than we are
Yeah, that's right.
to beat up all these superstars. So yeah. All right, Shay, what you think?
Um, it was good. I'm surprised he went outside in the parking garage, whatever they was at, because I wasn't expecting that. I thought they was just gonna stay backstage. But Braun was really giving it to the boy until after he choked Sam Boy. Now, Braun, you could have moved. I thought he was gonna, but he gonna Braun. I keep saying Braun. Braun is gonna get his, but see it coming. He's gonna be playing with the wrong one. I understand like a Braun that's show up and beat that boy up. Like I think somebody's gonna beat him up real bad. Yeah,
That's a big boy.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's the big.
Boy, Bronson Reed right now is finally getting the push of the business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he big, too big for that
I
tsunami.
was, I was telling Chris, I said, what if they put Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed as a tag team?
That would be good.
Just imagine them as a tag team.
Wait, what?
Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman as a tag team.
Hell no.
I'm just, hey,
Hell
hey, it might work. Who knows?
I mean, it'd be better than Judgment Day because I'm
Right,
tired.
it'll be better than Judgment Day or Bloodline 2.0. I'd rather see them than New Day.
no. Pardon me, I'm what they said, Braun Strowman
And Bronson
what they
Reed.
gonna call Braun Brothers?
I don't know.
They
Hey,
gonna call them Braun Brothers. Ah,
and then they can have Braun Breaker.
oh
Braun,
hell no.
the Braun brothers.
Nah,
I'm just the
I'm not
Braun
even
brothers.
thinking.
Who knows?
Oh, the Braun Brothers. Call them? Yo, they become a tag team. Believable to beat them.
I don't know.
Exactly. Hell no. That's at least like 800 pounds
And
by itself.
Yeah, they really smack people. That ain't gonna happen.
yeah, that's just like Big Show and Mark Henry.
Ooh,
They would have been a tag team.
That's a lot of back. That's a lot of fight. That's a lot of action this week.
Big
Pause.
match.
That's a lot of beef. That's a lot of beef.
There's a lot of yeah, right.
That's a
That's a
whole
lot,
lot of that's a whole lot of bed.
bro.
That's a yo dog. That's a lot of
You, you might as well rest in peace, cause you ain't coming back after that.
Oh god.
Say
All
your prayer.
right.
You're gonna be just
Did we get to the tournament for the IC title?
yeah, yeah. But go ahead and talk. You can go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead.
Oh, God. So we really doing this again?
Yeah, we're doing it again. Man, I
We
hate
really
stuff
gonna
like this.
continue with the oh my god.
Like we all said, if he don't win this next tournament, then they might as well stop putting him in these tournaments.
It'd be a blessing.
Because he's not going.
It
He's
will
not
be a
getting.
no, it will be a blessing. Because if he win it, he's gonna lose it. They're not taking the IC title off Bronson.
No, no, they want him to have it long term. At least until,
Unless he
at
unless
least
he's
until they
gonna
go
go
to,
after the world title.
at least until, yeah, at least until they go to Netflix. They're gonna keep it on him till then. I can see it. And then he wins the title as soon as they wins the world title when when they move to Netflix.
No, they ain't got no choice. My boy better. They ain't got no choice.
But what if
Oh, Jay?
You said what?
no?
He said Jay? You telling me about their choice?
He ain't got no choice. He had that boy about 6 times, bro. I can count how many times they purposely sabotaged my boy. He need a win.
Yeah, you right. You right. He gonna win the tournament and then leave. Didn't matter.
Lost to Roman twice. Who else? Lost to Seth. Lost
Uh,
to Seth.
mm-hmm.
Who else he lost to? He lost to
Lost
Gu-
money in the bank.
Yeah,
Dang, it's one more. He lost to Damien. He lost to Damien. See what I'm talking about, bro? We ain't doing this. It's not going to be no sometime. My boy need to be in the new heavyweight championship. He needs to win. He needs to win.
Uh, you know what? I hope
I hope so.
even though he's not,
I pray.
it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Have a little
Wait,
faith.
what's
Sorry to
not
say
gonna
it's
happen?
not gonna happen.
What's
Have a
not
little
gonna
faith.
happen?
we talking about
What
Jay
Jay Uso gonna win the
winning
Oh,
the main title.
what the
yeah.
world title?
Yeah,
Oh, so you guys, the next match we had the second part of the IC title tournament, the Miz versus Pete Dunne versus at Xavier Woods, which we already know Xavier Woods wasn't gonna win because he's trying to set up. They're trying to set up this heel turn thing or whatever. So pretty much after this match, Miz reaches for a cover onto Woods, just to get his hand into a 1-2, and no, Pete Dunne rolls up with the submission. Ian Still Woods is up. Pete Dunne or kick to Pete Dunne to Miz, and then pretty much after then there was an elbow drop from Woods, a 1-2, and then Pete Dunne pulls the ref out the out the ring is pretty much saying here, and he kicks Woods. Well, you get the gist, but anyways, bitter end. Pete Dunne wins. That I like. That just came out of nowhere. Like
What you mean?
Pete Dunne. I mean, it was a surprise. I mean, it was a surprise. I mean, I knew Xavier wasn't gonna win. I would have kind of say give Miz the chance, but now I mean we actually get to see. I mean we. I mean, we actually get to see a first time match between Jay Uso versus Pete Dunne. So we can definitely see.
You know, it's two more other people that got to enter,
Oh,
right?
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the matches for next week on Raw. Um, what did it? I didn't see that part, but who did they say is gonna be? What's the two matches for next week?
I don't remember, but I know I seen Ego Dragunov for one of them,
Ilya Dragunov. Okay,
which 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 is pissing me off. Oh, go ahead. I digress.
they ain't gonna let this man win anyway, even though he.
Of course they
Uh,
not.
Jeff, what's your thoughts on that match? Don't laugh, Jeff. Jeffrey, I can't hear you, Jeff. Uh,
Oh, in this match, like I told Shay, I was like, Karrion Cross is gonna win, and she was like, Jeff, you said it, and he won. And I was because I was like, it's either gonna be Karrion Cross or it's gonna be Xavier Woods that's gonna win. And I was like, but most likely it's gonna be Karrion Cross. And not even 2 seconds after I said it, Karrion Cross won. I'm like, okay. I mean, I can't.
Karen Cross. I was about to say what?
Oh,
He done. He done.
Dang,
I
dude,
was
you
like,
smoking?
I'm at Pete Dunne. I said
yeah,
Pete
my
Dunne.
man said Pete Dunne.
I'm at Pete Dunne. I'm like, Pete Dunne gonna win. And 2 seconds later, he won. I'm just like, I was like, cool. At least he's getting the push, even though, even though I don't really care for him as much. But I'm just glad he's not in the tag team anymore, especially not with Sheamus.
You been texting public?
Huh?
Text for public?
Yeah. Uh,
All right, Shay, what's your thoughts on that match where Pete Dunne won?
I really wanted the business because I mean he don't really get opportunities like that, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
Like that would have been good for the Miz to win because I really want to see him as a champion though. Like
Just at least one more time. Just one more time.
I really wanted the Miz to win because he deserves to win something. I don't care. I see United States. He should have won. I mean,
All right. Backstage segment where Jackie Redmond is backstage, of course, with Braun Breaker. She asks him what he feels of the winners in the tournament so far. He says, "Bravo. Great work by both Jay and Pete Dunne." He heard Jay name dropping him. Jay better watch his mouth. There's never been a member of his family to beat up a member of Braun's, and Jay will not be the one to do it. As far as Pete Dunne, come on, he doesn't think so. To whoever win, he promises he is that dude, that dog, that IC champion, and the worst is yet to come. Then we end up getting a backstage thing where Gable was backstage bench pressing. I was like, what the heck? Backstage bench pressing cuts a promo saying he is no um false prophet and everything, and pretty much getting his ready for his match with Uncle Howdy. So, what do y'all think about those segments, Jeffrey?
I do not like Chad Gable whatsoever. Like
Yo, the hate is real.
I get what they're doing with Chad Gable, but no, him and the Creed brothers were like I get it. It's Uncle Howdy and the Wire Six, but still like let them look let them look strong at least. Like let them
Yo,
take him down at least once or twice. But at the end of the day, the whole match was cool. I'm glad to see Uncle Howdy actually get out there and wrestle. Um, to represent Bray Wyatt. His 1 year, the 1 year of his death and everything. Now that's cool. But Chad Gable, no, I don't. I didn't even like him when he was with Alpha Academy, so I'm not gonna like him now. But I like him better than the Judgment Day. I'll tell you that. I'll give you that. But still, no. All right, Shane, what did you think?
what you at me?
Oh,
Yeah,
who, me?
no, Shane turn.
Uh,
What do you think?
we talking about the promos. I mean,
Yeah, that
the
and the match.
promos. Wait, did we go into the match itself?
Um,
I,
yeah, we could just go to the match with Chad Gable versus Uncle Howdy. I think that was that was the main event. Yeah, that was it. But
Oh,
yeah, pretty much overall, what you thought about the promo plus the match where Uncle Howdy ends up winning.
all right. I'm cool with Uncle Howdy, but for Chad and this new group, they need W's. And what are we going to do after this feud with the Wire Six?
I,
I feel like, all right, RP the Bray Wyatt, anything like that. But now we got to move on from that. If Bo Dallas is going to turn up, we need more matches than Chad Gable. And Chad Gable needs W.
so what I
Because then
feel. Oh, go ahead.
the booking is not going to be where else is it going to go.
So what I feel is what WWE might do once the Uncle How with the American Made and Wyatt Six is done. I feel like this is where it goes back to the Alpha Academy and American Made little thing going on. I think that goes back to there. Then the White Six pretty much ends up going after the new Judgment Day. Is what I think is going to happen next because it's all about a family thing, and I think that's the next direction that they're going into.
Why would we put Chad back to a story that he had already told? What? Why are we going back to this? First of all, WWE's dropped the ball. Otis could have been the biggest heel they dropped
yep.
the storyline.
He could have had a title by now.
All he needed.
Yeah, they dropped it. Yeah, they dropped that big with like with him trying to win the IC title. They dropped it like what 3 times?
Yeah, they dropped him. And they dropped him with orders. He could have been the biggest mid card in WWE. And you blew it. So we're gonna go back to the script. Like,
Gotcha. Okay. Who hasn't gone?
Jay.
Me,
Go
of
ahead.
course. Me, of course. Um, the Uncle Howdy match was really good. I like that match. Uncle Howdy looked good, like powerful, strong, flipping that butt. Sister Abigail. He didn't make up a no new move for himself though. I mean, honestly, I'm just a fan doing Sister Abigail, but I think he should make his own move up or something. Something cool or whatever. But for the most part, it was good. I think if you don't fight Chad at Bad Blood, then I think it's over with for that. Yeah, for that storyline, and then they gonna move on to somebody else. There was supposed to be attack. I forget who else. There was attack. Oh, the bloodline, the new bloodline 2.0. That would be good if they them next because they did do their family wrong. In all honesty, I want to see bloodline put 2.0.
You talking about the team you brought out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Solo and used to do them.
And shout out to Jacob because he's the only one that bloodline thing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The part that I like about the Uncle Howdy match was, well, it wasn't really the match. It was just pretty much the ending of how Samantha Irvin announced him and everything, and how the song played, and how the lights started like flickering or whatever. That was a pretty cool. I like that was the only part that I really did like. I would say the least.
Nah, I like it when Uncle Howdy is part of Bowling. And he did the Bowling League. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, that part too. All right. Think everybody has gone right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, you guys. I think that is it for the Monday Night Raw review. We will be doing the WWE Bash at Berlin prediction video. Let's try to shoot for that at Thursday around the same time. 6 o'clock your time, Jeff, since you're living in the past. And so and, and 7 o'clock for the people that are living in the future. But we'll all join in at 6:50. So we can all here get set up and everything. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Wrestling Pit, the Wrestling Pit podcast, Chris Wrestling Views, Little Big Man Gaming. Shouts out to Little Big Man and shouts out to Hector as well, that is not with us tonight. Also, Jeff 23.
Jeff
What is it,
Wrestling.
Jeff?
Jeff Wrestling 23.
Jeff Wrestling 23. Search his channel up here on youtube.com. If you if you want to shout out your channel,
Know the rules.
know the rules here on youtube.com as well. And what's the other one? No regrets, right?
Yes, sir.
No regrets. All right, you guys. We will see you guys this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, 6 o'clock Central time, and 5 o'clock Pacific time or whatever. But other than that, we are out. Wrestling Pit Podcast. And like I said, we'll see you guys this Thursday.
Bye.
Wrestling